History is full of defining people which have shaped our world, and although I'm sure that my audience already knows literally every historical figure, as all YouTube commenters have a PhD in history, in this video I will be going over some of the most important historical figures. Also, please note that if I miss someone you like, I did it to annoy you, and you specifically. Marcus Claudius Pupienus Maximus was the son of a Roman blacksmith, who, despite being ostracized due to his bad smell, was able to make his way up to the Roman cursus honorum. After rising through the ranks, he was sent to Germania to defend against the barbarians, as it was believed that if he was in the area, he would make the air unbreathable. There, he was able to score many military victories, forcing his enemies to retreat because of the terrible smell. Later, he was sent to work with other politicians in Africa, where he made his greatest contributions, causing the invention of toilet paper and modern plumbing. Unfortunately, in typical Roman fashion, he was hacked to death by some Praetorian guardsmen, probably the ones who had to clean the bathrooms. Have you ever made orange juice and thought, man, if only there were some way to automate this? Well, Douglas Evans sure did when he came up with the idea for Juicero, a machine that squeezes juice packets into the cup to save all the tedious work of doing it yourself. And all for the cheap price of $399. Why is it $400 when I can buy a juice presser for literally $5? Well, if NFTs have taught me anything, it's that people will pay for literally anything that is new and cool, regardless of logic. Besides launching a new revolution in technology, Juicero also influenced philosophy as well. See, Douglas Evans belongs to a school of philosophy that believes in minimalism, specifically minimizing the amount of money in its clients' bank accounts. Now, of course, buying this expensive product came with the benefit of getting to spend even more money to buy $8 packages of fruits. But the genius doesn't end there. Take a look at the name Juicero. Ero is the Latin future tense of the verb to be, so the name means I will be juice, a reference to how the company would soon be liquidated. Detective Mus is a movie critic and play director who is known for his works on neo-Hegelian technotrophic anthropomorphism, which means, it's like, anyways, you wouldn't understand it. His works have had great influence, receiving much praise from many organizations, like the International Insomnia Association. In recent times, he has criticized modern action movies, calling them bland, tasteless, and uninspired, which has garnered him much praise among pretentious people on the internet. When asked to comment on his placement, he stated that this list was an uneducated exercise in pointlessness, and that rankings like this were ruining the professionalism of historical research. Comico Booco was a Stone Age artist who was famous for his invention of the comic book, by being the first person to add words to wall paintings. While famous in his time, he was a controversial figure, as many Stone Age parents believed that his depictions of hunting animals would influence their kids into being violent, and that reading comics was a waste of time that would rot their brains, as they wouldn't spend time listening to spoken stories or practicing spear throwing. Although he has had a great influence, he has recently come under fire due to allegations of him killing endangered mammoths with a spear. Oh no! It seems the mafioso polar bear is taking control of our network. We need to get to the studio and stop him before he wastes all our airtime. And before his minions eat the whole snack bar. Here we are. Now we can stop the broadcast. Wait, it seems they removed the sticky notes from the control panel. But don't you know what each thing does? No, I just knew what each of the drawings meant. Well, it seems we'll have to guess.